this was the dream, really. I never thought I could win as many episodes as I did. I didn't really think I could win as much money in a game as I did. All these things, they kind of exceeded my own expectations. But I thought, qualifying for the Tournament of Champions, winning the Tournament of Champions, that was within my grasp before I even stepped on the stage. So it feels like the culmination. The honest answer is, I guess, my daughter, because she's told me to stop going on Jeopardy so that I stop getting more famous and more people accost us in the streets of Las Vegas. So if maybe some fame will come with winning this thing, but just the fact that I'm not taping anymore, I think she'll be happy that I'm not leaving the home to tape. Well, instead of having to play Emma just the once, I got her twice in a row, and really, just wow, what an amazing player she is. I knew I had to hunt for those daily doubles to keep her from getting them, because that was the real danger, is letting her double up over and over. So I was lucky that she only managed to find the one. It's a tough thing because of the unique nature of the two-game final. You don't know how much money you're going to need, So if I bet it all and miss it, then I'm in a huge hole all of a sudden. And it's really tough to come from behind in these things. And yes, I could establish a big lead, but is it that much better to have a 30,000 lead instead of 20,000? I don't know. This is the kind of thing like a computer can't really answer for you. You just have to do what you feel comfortable with. The second game of the final, I really hope to have the tournament locked up by then, which is why I bet big on this daily double, that in hindsight, if I had bet zero, I would have had the tournament on lock. And instead I'm sitting here sweating. I know that I've got this genius to my left who's almost certainly going to get this final right. I really knew I had to get it. And, I wager these weird amounts, and it makes the math more difficult in Final Jeopardy, too. That's something. But no, I knew I gave it my best, and really that's all I ever ask for, is that I play my hardest, and if I win, I win. Yeah, every time I hit a daily double, very importantly was one that Emma and Francois didn't get, and they had both shown, not only they're extremely bright, but they're willing to, put all their money in the middle, and they aren't fazed by the big bets. So one of those goes differently. We might be interviewing a different person right now. I guess when Francois' Final Jeopardy response was revealed correctly, I knew that I had it correct also, and I knew I had Emma locked out on money if I was right. So that was, up until then, I was still sweating it out. But yeah, there was, in the middle of the game, I hit this daily double late in Double Jeopardy, and I didn't know what to do. I knew if I had Emma covered by a certain dollar amount and going into final, I would have had the game on lock, but a lot of Jeopardy left to be played at that point. I wasn't sure what the target number was, and I bet big. If I had bet small, I would have had the game sewn up much sooner. But I gave the audience a good sweat there. There's a couple people really close to me. There's my granny, my dear late granny. I guess it's fitting. My final Jeopardy question was about Japan this time, and she came from Japan, not knowing really much of English at all. She would sit and watch Jeopardy with me, a program she couldn't understand. She didn't know most of the answers to, but her 8-9-year-old grandson really wanted to watch this, and it was important to her to do stuff with me. And she kind of just nurtured that dream that one day this would be me on the stage. And then, of course, my wife, who has really done yeoman work. I don't know if I've emphasized how much of a handful my daughter is, but she has had a much harder go of it than I have the past 6 months. I think I'd really like to give something to the Lustgarten Foundation for Pancreatic Cancer Research. There's also a lot of great causes in the Las Vegas area that I've already worked with, but I'd love to send some more their way. And there'll probably be a vacation in store, but we're not entirely sure where. Maybe to Japan in honor of that Final Jeopardy and my granny. No, I think, the problem is that half my friends from Vegas are here right now, but, the other half will still be in suspense if we host a viewing party there. And yeah, I think it'll be great to share in the joy with people who care about me.